had his curse removed, finally. After you guys had your little ceremonies with Ollie and he became the Sultan. You got back. You did some shopping. Hassan's curse finally got lifted after some assistance from Cronus, which...
Shade didn't blow us up.
Yeah, you were still shopping, so... I know Hassan and Shade were outside. I don't know what everybody else was doing or where they're at.
Yeah, I have to wait to pick up my weapon still. Because he was still working on it, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have to wait until like the next day, right?
He told him a couple of hours, but...
Oh, okay. Well, just want to make sure.
Alright, so where is everybody actually
I have no
at?
fucking clue where I'm at.
I see me and Hassan are outside. I don't see anybody else's token.
Yeah.
No. I think you guys were still in the inn.
Yep.
Yeah, because it was morning and he immediately ran over to check on his weapon. That's what it was. And so did Sakura, I believe.
Yeah, I picked mine up.
Hassan got his curse lifted, then he went outside and seen Shade, who was praying to his god, and he was observing him.
No, that was the day
No.
before, because the next...
Yeah.
Because certainly, after I got the curse, I fulfilled the first favor, which was to go over and pretty much give Kronos a hug.
Right.
He was compelled by God.
I'm just trying to remember where exactly we left off.
I feel like when I left, we were still in the weapon shop. Or the smith.
No, because I had left on the map that you guys were on, so which was the castle here. Alright, anyway, we're just gonna start outside where Hassan and Shade were. Kronos had just left you, Hassan, and Shade was just kind of wandering around, I guess.
I decided to tag along.
Yeah. So, Mune, and I believe Connor, and I don't know what Aurora's doing, but you guys were, I think, eating breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go back into you guys real quick.
Again, though, sorry about last week.
Tokens.
I'm not muted, am I?
No.
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 Okay.
What happened
Or was
last
the
week?
coughing enough indication that me passing out in the middle of the D&D session wasn't that big of a deal?
There.
Or did nobody even realize?
Did not realize.
Lol. I did not snore on stream. That is a win.
Alright. So you guys are still eating breakfast, preparing your spells, which you're probably done by now. What else are you doing in here?
Casper, just in case if you had those remove curse spells, you can change it for something else now.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Wait, can I only have a spell prepared up to 4 times?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so weird. Also, Mune, to answer your question, I do have a Dispel Magic. When we
Did
were
everybody
talking
level
about
up?
that.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So anybody doing anything in the inn? That was a real question.
I mean,
Nah,
I
I'm
don't think
good.
Oh, right.
You guys, you three are eating food over here. So They're over here at the table.
I need.
No.
While you do this, though, I will be right back. I'm gonna close my door. My roommate's getting really fucking loud. And I'd rather not have that go across stream.
Or is anybody leaving the inn to go do
Right.
anything?
Yes.
Alright, who's leaving and what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to the item and accessory shop.
Alright. So you're going outside.
Mm-hmm.
There's your token.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else going outside? I get that you and Shade are over here, Hassan, so. Alright, I guess you're just going to the item accessory shop, you?
That's fine. Yeah. Ah.
Alright, so you are hopping on over to the item and accessory shop.
Right.
On is not here. He's not here. He's not here. There.
Yep. I'm just buying some quick things. So
Should buy up the rest of those potions.
I'm buying what? No.
The cure serious and cure critical.
No.
Toes walking around, just seems to be straightening things on the shelves.
Mm-hmm.
Jill seems to be looking at some papers on the desk. So who you walking up to and what are you buying?
I'm just gonna walk up to Jill. Wow, those are relatively cheap. Give me a second. I'm gonna do some quick math here. I want to see how much this is gonna be. Give me a sec. All right. All right. So I greet them like, all right, hi and good morning. Uh, I'm just here for a few things.
All right, yeah, it is a good morning. What can I help you with?
Can I get well, I have a little short list, but I'm gonna go ahead and take 3 of your potions of restoration. It's lesser restoration, my bad.
Okay, lesser restoration. Okay. Well, that'll be 300 gold.
All right. And then I also need a potion of bold strength.
That will be another 100 gold.
And then a compass.
Compass.
Shit.
Mhm. And then
Sorry about
50
that.
foot of hempen rope.
Let me find the compass.
Finally, someone else go out rope besides you and me.
I already
Wait,
had
what?
I already had rope, but I'm buying more.
Yeah, but that's on your neck, isn't it?
Yeah, alright. So, and you're buying the hemp rope.
Right.
Okay, so the compass is 10 gold and the rope will be 1 gold.
Right.
Alright. Anything else?
No, that I think that will do. I think. Let me double check. I'm browsing a little bit. I'm like, yeah. Let me double check see how many potions I have. Yeah, I don't really need to buy any more potions.
Yeah, you have the majority of them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that'll be everything.
Alright.
All right. And she gives you your total, and obviously you pay it out,
Yep.
which is like what, 400 and some gold.
Yeah, it's 411. All right. So yeah, I was like, all right, yeah, thank you.
I need to make a trip down here too, real quick. She has enough. It's a new day, correct?
Yeah.
So would she have enough gold if I sold the Ring of Protection?
Well, she just made 411 gold.
So how much does she have total?
You don't know.
And the better question is, why are you selling a ring of protection?
Mm.
It boosts
I wish.
a player's AC, right? By 1?
2. It's a +2.
Oh. Who has the lowest AC in the party?
It would technically be me and you because everybody else has plate armor. Or armor that's above
Okay,
that.
okay. When you say it's me, I think you're confused.
Why, what kind of armor do you... I know you have mage armor and the other one.
I have ways to boost my AC by 12.
Hmm.
So,
Then...
not me. Uh, okay.
Real question is, who doesn't have any rings?
I mean, me, but whatever.
Have any what?
Rings.
Hi.
And do you have a deflection bonus to your AC at all?
A what?
Deflection bonus to your AC.
I don't even know where to look for that.
Give me a moment.
I'd assume no, but I've never heard of that before, so...
Generally,
does
they're
not.
provided with shields.
He does not have a deflection bonus.
Okay, thank you.
He has dodge bonus, but not deflection. Well, let's see here. So I know Shade has a ring or two. He does not have anything that gives him deflection unless you give him bark skin.
Bark skin isn't deflection. It's natural armor.
Oh, it is natural. Okay.
Yep. I think shield is the only thing that gives a deflection bonus on my end.
I mean, if you had the ring, it would give you a little bit more AC if you don't have your spells on, and more AC when you do have your spells on, I guess.
Not really, because it's a deflection bonus, so I have to take the higher result, and I'd rather have shield on rather than a ring.
Shield doesn't work like that. The shield that we have is an AC bonus, like an actual shield.
Anyway, you do what you want with it. You'll have to see if she wants to buy it first. But, I guess I'll say you left the inn and have walked over here. As AU's walking out, you're coming in, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. It is a shield bonus. That's so weird. I always thought shields gave deflection.
No, they give AC, but they're just in a different slot.
Oh yeah, no, let me just carry a shield with my greatsword. I'm sure I can make it work. Hey, what's up, Rock?
You know, with your two-handed greatsword.
It's a magic shield.
There's totally feats to make it fit in one hand, right?
I mean, unless you've got monkey grip.
You would take a massive penalty for wielding it with one hand.
But I mean, you could always get the thing where you have an extra hand.
I don't want an extra hand. I just want to be that fucking strong.
Yeah.
Oh, like in...
Because then I could wield the axe in one hand.
You mean like in Bloodborne or Dark Souls, where if your strength stat's high enough, you could just wield a greatsword in each hand?
I want to power stance them bitches.
Alright, well, Jill sees you walking up to the counter after AU has just left, and she goes, "Oh, another customer this early in the morning. Well, you guys, you were just here yesterday. What do you need? I guess, what do you need in this morning?"
I wanted to know if you'd buy a ring of protection +2. I didn't know if you had enough to cover that.
Well, I should have enough to cover it, I believe, but we already have, and you said it was a +2. Well, we already have one on sale right now because we've had a hard time selling it. Nobody seems to be interested in these things.
They're just very
So
expensive.
might have to send him away with Jack next time he's back in town.
Mm.
But she's gonna look at it to make sure it is what you say it is. She's gonna. Oh, this is Ellie's sheet. Wrong sheet.
Oops.
I need Jill, not Ellie. I was gonna say she's not proficient with spellcraft. What? Alright. And she's gonna praise it again just because it was the wrong person. There you go. She goes, "Oh, well, yours is in decent shape and it is what you say it is. How much were you looking to get for it?"
Uh, Probably 4K.
Hmm.
I mean, if you're
Oh,
sending it out with Jack, he'll get at least that much.
well, maybe. I mean, we've been trying to sell them for 42.50 for I don't know, last couple of months now, and they ain't moving. So we were actually thinking of lowering the price.
Mm.
Um, she is going to make you an offer. She's gonna say, "Well, I think I could do 3,800."
I can probably go with that if you throw in a couple potions.
She's diplomacying with you, trying to
Oh.
trying to get you to go for that price.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that anywhere near close. The fuck? Yeah, I'm not gonna get anywhere near that. So, I mean, even if I crit, I'm not gonna get near that.
You might as well try.
Or you could just take
Uh,
her offer.
there we go. Diplomacy, what do I gotta roll?
A 38 or higher.
Yeah, that ain't gonna fucking happen. My diplomacy is a 1.
Well, that's her offer. Take it or leave it is pretty much what she's offering you. So
Sure, it's 3,800 gold. And then... Ugh. I mean, what the hell is going on with my... Oh. There we go, that's what's going on. That was weird. I accidentally pressed F11 at some point, and my screen was wigging out. Let's see here. I have to find my character sheet. 411. And then I'm gonna buy up the last of the Cure Serious and the Cure Moderate.
big spender today, huh?
Well, with our luck, we're gonna need it.
So your total will come up to 670 gold.
Ugh, shit.
Is that correct? 5, 3. Yeah, that's correct. Is that 18? Oh, sorry. How many potions did I get? 2.
You got 4 serious and 2 critical.
800 or 600 and what?
70.
Okay, I need my funny little calculator. 670.
Yep.
Okay, that's that. And then I'm gonna buy a couple of hide from undead.
Okay. How many is a couple?
2.
All right. So 80 gold.
Okay. A couple hide from animals.
Another 80 gold.
Uh, 2 potions of sanctuary.
Another 80 gold.
A hmm. Let's see here. Already sold the compass. Got that. A hooded lantern.
There it is. 7 gold.
Lantern oil. All of it. So 2 gold. Let's see here. I think I already have the hot weather. I suppose I'll buy a pair of wading boots.
All right. That'll be 5 gold. Because I'm generous and don't make them cost 50 gold for whatever reason their normal price is.
What do cushioned inserts do?
They essentially allow you to not get worn out as much from walking extensively. They make your feet more comfortable,
It's actually kind of nice. And soft paw boots probably won't fit me because they're Catfolk.
right? They're specific to Catfolk.
The belt of infinite twine is just infinite rope, right?
Pretty much.
Cool, I'll take that.
It has its own little gimmick to it, and I think it has some kind of limitation, but it
Pretty sure it doesn't.
but you can look it up. I mean, the link's right there for it, right above. Just it'll be under wonders items.
Are you sure it's a belt of infinite twine?
There's robe, and I think there's a belt as well.
No, there is not.
Oh no, it's apparently a robe of infinite twine.
Yeah, it's a rope of infinite twine. It's right over. Okay.
But I think I called it a belt because I didn't want it to be a robe. So it's the same thing as the robe of infinite twine, except it's a belt.
Nice.
Oh no, I have it wrote down as robe. Okay.
Oh, lol.
You were telling me I had to wrote down his belt, so I was like, well, that's probably what I did then. That's a robe, which goes over your armor. The wearer can draw up to 30 feet of twine or up to 10 feet of hemp rope per round from the robe without harming it. As an immediate action, the wearer can draw up to 150 feet of twine or 50 feet of rope from the robe, but this gives the rope broken condition and suppresses its powers until repaired. Twine or rope drawn from the robe remains connected until cut or torn, but is treated as common material rather than part of a magical item. Pieces removed become normal twine or rope.
Okay, so basically, as long as I don't pull a lot quickly, yeah, that's fine. This is is this considered armor?
It's considered clothing. It's you wear it over armor.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, I'll take it.
It takes your body slot, which is not the same as your armor slot. There's a whole thing about all that. So, because okay, so the slots that you guys get, you get belt, body, chest, eyes, feet, hands, head, headband, neck, shoulders, and wrist. Those are the slots you have. Some pieces of gear take up multiple slots.
Then the wading boots. These are the wading boots. Are they considered a magical item?
No, they're just boots.
They're like mud boots.
Something like that. They're like fisherman boots, really. That's why they give a +1 to fishing. You know, they're the big rubber boots that go all the way up to your knees, essentially.
Yeah,
You can wade in water.
without getting wet.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. See, that was an additional 750. And let's see here. I suppose I could take a couple bottles of universal solvent.
Scroll back up. Let's see, bottle of universal solvent. She's got 2 of them, so you're gonna spend 100 gold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she had 4. My bad.
No.
Uh, and I'll take a couple torches.
So like 2 copper.
Yeah. Which I'm not even gonna bother comping that because it'll be out of my silver. And I suppose I'll take the bedroll blanket combo. I already have a regular bedroll, but it doesn't technically come with a blanket.
Oh yeah. That's only 6 silver, so
Let's see here. What is chalk white? Is it just white chalk? Never mind.
it is. It is just white chalk. You could do whatever with. You could eat it. You could write stuff with it.
I think if I'm eating chalk, I've got bigger problems.
Apparently, it's a thing in Russia.
I mean, it is used to help stomach aches, but I don't think I'd eat normal chalk since it contains asbestos, I think. No idea. Ugh.
It does not, but also it does not help a stomach ache. Your body cannot digest it.
Oh boy. Glad I never tried that.
Anything else for you?
I don't think I can wear boots of the cat, and even if I could, it's for sneaking, which doesn't benefit me. Because I am not trained at sneak. So, I think...
I have a legitimate question.
Yes.
Wouldn't the player characters who are trained in something high enough be able to train other player characters, or is that not a thing? Because I feel like that should be a thing.
It's not a normal thing. It's a thing that some DMs or GMs may allow.
Training what?
It just caught me. I don't know. It just caught me off guard.
Um,
Is
I'm gonna...
anybody else needing this shop?
Alright,
Not that I know of.
no.
I'm gonna take a cold weather outfit.
So 10 gold.
Big spender coming through.
Apparently. Money's burning a hole right through your pocket.
Better to be well stocked than dead.
Probably.
Yeah, I think I'm good for the stores.
Alright. Now that Aurora's done shopping, is pretty much you guys just gonna wait around town until you can go to your shops and pick up your things and do all that, or what?
I think that's pretty much gonna be them, yeah.
Did you go pick up your stuff?
Yeah, I picked it
Yeah.
up. Remember? Because I picked my stuff up, he hadn't worked on Shade stuff.
Alright. Anywho, you're done there, so we're gonna go back over to Son and Shade that are just hanging out together.
No, we
You
need
guys
to
like,
go turn in those animal parts.
are you guys just sitting there wandering around the shop or loitering, or what are you doing?
Right. I should probably make my way up there to do that.
I'm just tagging along with a shade. That's it.
Alright.
Because I'm pretty sure the sword's gonna take a while.
We needed small scales, but we didn't need large ones. And we needed large teeth, but we didn't need large bones. We
Well,
need small bones.
I'll say that with their shopping excursions, you guys were just waiting around for a couple of hours, just I guess hanging out, I guess is what you were doing.
Yeah.
And we'll say it's getting closer to about noon in the afternoon. So you guys have already prepared all your spells. You did all your minuscule shopping for the day. You guys ate breakfast. And now Shade's come back to see if his weapon's ready.
Yes.
Alright.
So Shade, as you and Hassan walk through the door, you can hear, actually roll a perception check. Well, Hassan rolls a pretty good perception check. Wait for Shade to roll.
Shade.
Shade has died.
Hopefully not in real life.
Where is he? There he is. There. He rolled a 7.
He in fact does not notice.
He hears something, but he isn't really looking around. As Hassan and him walk in, he walks up to the counter. Hassan's right behind him. Hassan can hear the sounds of probably a hammer striking metal still. You can also hear Hassan. You can hear somebody striking stone. Sounds like chisel work going on. Let's see if he notices you guys come in. Yeah, he notices. All right, so Keegan goes up. Just a second. I'm almost finished up here. And he goes, just 1 or 2 more real good hits. Well, come on, I could do better than that. There. He goes, and done. And you see him putting the weapon into the quenching oil. And you can see smoke coming off of it. He's got it all hammered to shape and sharp, and now he's sharpening it up by hand. And he comes walking over to the counter. He goes, oh, you're here to pick this up, I take it. It's still a little warm yet, but I just freshly got her done and sharpened. That should have no problem cutting down whatever you need to cut down with it. And he hands Shade his weapon back. Let's see. There. He handed him his weapon. Is there anything else I can do for either of you? It's very talkative today.
Larg, what'd you say? I was just
I'm
adjusting my
I'm
mic.
just tagging along. That's it.
Yeah, you just got your weapon back, Shade.
Yeah, I heard that.
He asked if you needed anything else.
No, that's everything.
All right, well, if you happen to think of anything you need, let us know. We'll see if we can't whip it up for you.
Alright, thank you.
All right. Like I said, about this time, it's around noon. Anybody else doing anything at all, or are you guys all just meeting outside in the town center?
I want to get rid of some of these items, these bones, teeth, and whatever.
Okay, so you guys are gonna come over here to the smith shop then.
And as I pass the rest of the group, I'm like, yeah, if you guys have any of those animal things to like parts to get rid of, now's the time.
So you see Hassan and Shade walking out of the building as you are coming in. Connor's still hanging out wherever he's at. So.
I have no idea where you put my character.
I'm guessing Ruru's probably coming over here too. All right. Well, what do you got, and how much of it do you got?
Well, I have 8 animal scales, or large animal scales. I have 4 large animal bones, and then I have 8 large animal teeth.
Let's see. All right, so from the top now that I'm looking at it.
Okay, large animal scales, I have 8.
Animal scale.
Mhm.
Which he already turned in enough of those.
Okay, I did not know that.
But you never know. He might give you something for him still.
Yeah.
So is that what you're trying to turn in first?
Yeah, sure. We'll start with the large animal scales.
All right. You said you had 8 of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take a look at them real quick. Kinda see what he thinks condition-wise they're in.
Ooh.
He goes, well, I think I could probably give you about 100 gold for them.
Alright, sounds good.
So he's gonna take those off your hands and give you 100 gold.
Hurrah! So I have 0 of those again. Okay. And then I pull out the large animal bones. I have 4 of these.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the edit thing on here.
Mhm.
Alright, so that brings you guys have turned in 19 out of the 10 you requested for the scales.
Yeah, that's fine.
Large animal bone. I believe. Yep, he turned in enough of those already.
Alright, well, I
And
have
how
4.
many do you have?
4.
4. I assume you're wanting to get rid of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he'll take them off your hands for 50 gold.
Okay. And then, last but not least, I have large animal teeth, so I pull those out. I have
Alright,
8
how
of
many of
these.
those do you have? 8?
Yeah.
Oh, he still needs those, so large animal teeth with the 6 he's got. And you're gonna give him 8. That'll bring it up to what? 14?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, so he says, "Wow, you guys brought me a few more of those than I needed, but I'm sure I could find a use for them. I'm sure they weren't easy to acquire, as you know, had to fight something that had teeth this size,
Right.
or at least find something dead that was that big.
If we find something dead that's that big, we've got bigger problems.
And that's the reward for those."
Nice.
Yeah, I'll just add to my stock.
Yeah,
Okay. And is that for the extras too?
that was for the extras, yes.
Okay, that's why I was double checking.
The potions were what you got for getting what he wanted. The
All right.
gold was for the extras.
Yay. Alright. I like it. I'm just like, well, it's good to see that. What else are you still looking for?
Well, we still need some small animal pelts. You guys have not brought any of those in yet. We still need some large animal pelts. You're about halfway up on those. Small animal bones, you're missing only 5. Good quality feathers, you're about a little less than halfway there. And small scales, you're about halfway there. Those are what you haven't collected rewards for yet.
Okay.
And they definitely do have rewards for them, so. But you've collected a lot of rewards.
Well, that's
And
good.
you guys got 1, 2, 3, 4 different rewards. So you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rewards to go.
Yeah. All right. Well, pleasure doing business.
Yep. Yeah, try not to drink all those potions in one place now.
We'll
We
see.
just might.
Yeah, you're really stockpiled with Cure Serious, aren't you?
I have 15.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm good with potions.
He's the potion medic over here. You need a potion, man? I got a potion for you.
Well, I don't know. Right now, I'm over here stockpiling other potions for other things, and I'm like becoming a backup freaking
Sure, you're not an
medic.
alchemist.
Yeah, I'm not an alchemist or anything like that, but whatever. Anyway,
He's
moving on.
not. He's not the Trojan man. He's the potion man.
All right. Uh, anybody else got anything they want to turn into him?
No, I gave
Uh,
everything to Aurora.
Do you want me to turn it in?
That's what I'm asking.
Well, it's his stuff.
It,
Just making sure
You
that's what you want to
dumb.
use it for. Uh, let's see here. Alright. So I'm just gonna tell him I've got a large bone and large scales if he wants them. Oh, sorry, no, I've got 6 large scales. Is there a difference between the large sandworm scales and regular large scales? Do you think?
Depends which sandworm.
I think it was the death sandworm.
You mean the really big one?
Yeah.
Depends how you presenting them to him.
I suppose I'll mention what they come from, which is a large sand deathworm.
So you got regular large scales. How many of those?
3.
3 large scales.
A large bone.
And a large bone?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, Mune just gave him some of this stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
3 of those large scales.
Are giant's toes? Hold on, I should look that up.
Alright, so he says for the large bone and the large scales that you're offering him, he'll give you like 25 gold. He's kind of got an abundance of them now. If you want to just get rid of them.
Okay, yeah.
And if you're trying to point out that some of those scales or you have some special scales or something,
Yeah, from
take
the
a,
large
he'll take a
deathworm.
look at them.
Alright.
It was interesting. It's definitely not your typical scale. It's gonna appraise it. He goes, How many of those do you have?
3.
He's gonna look at you and go, I'd give you 150 gold for him.
Nice. Sure. I will happily take that.
And he's like, and I'll happily take those off your hands for you. Was there anything else?
No, I should be good.
All
Have
right.
a wonderful day.
Yeah, I'll see you guys if you make it back here next time.
Nice. I feel like I've just given him something very valuable.
You don't know, but he was pretty easy to give you 150 gold for 3 scales. Considering the value of what he gave you for the other stuff, it was significantly more.
So wait, were those scales worth more or less? I spaced.
The 3 large ones specifically from the large sandworm you guys fought. Here's what he just sold for 150 gold.
I like that the sandworm can speak knows Terran but cannot speak.
Alright, well y'all are meeting up and coming and going out of the weapon and armor shop here, the smith shop.
I feel like I could have made a lot of money if I had just harvested all the Deathworm scales.
Maybe,
You
maybe
didn't
not.
have the backpack yet.
I know, right?
I mean, it did die underground though. You'd have to dig it out.
I mean, yeah. But
Shut up.
Alright. So what are you
Let's
guys
go
doing
on an
now?
adventure.
it's time to flee. Oh, is my mold done
What mold?
for the pitted bullets?
Well, no, because he was working on shade stuff.
Alright.
Hassan seems to wanna go. What are you guys doing?
Ready to go.
Hassan, roll a perception check while you're over there.
I mean, I'm going to summon Yurt and throw the rope on him.
Alright, you notice Kronos is standing up on the platform above you to your right. You're not quite sure what she's doing, but you can see she's kinda got her hand out and she's seems to be muttering something, but you're not sure what it is. You can't make it out from where you're at. Yeah, remember she's up on top of that. It's like 10, 15 feet up, so. That's why I said from here you can kind of see her, but from where you're at you couldn't see her. So you trying to just hear what she's saying?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
I thought that was obvious.
I figured that's what you were doing, but so you're down there and you're trying to sneak up on her. And you're
Mostly, I just want her to know as I'm trying to hear what she's saying.
right.
Hassan is snooping.
I know. I'm just gonna.
This is God I have not exactly trusted at all from the beginning.
I'm just gonna see if she notices. Oh, she does. But she's
I'm
a little
just
caught
gonna
up.
assume I moved over to you guys, or at
A
least
little
in
caught
the
up in what she's
vicinity.
doing at the moment. She does feel like somebody might be nearby, but all you hear is the tail end of what she's saying. She goes, "No, that ought to do it." Until well, I guess I'll have to wait a little longer. And she puts her hand down and starts walking off. And then goes, you don't really, you just hear her walking away. And then all of a sudden, she spawns behind you.
Hello there.
Teleports behind you. Goes, oh, are you guys ready to take on the next trial then? Were you looking for me, Hassan? Did you have any more questions?
God damn it, why can't I
Just
move my
back up.
character? I immediately pretty much run back to my Aurora pretty much.
All right. Because I could have swore you were trying to get my attention. I thought maybe you had a question for me.
Yeah, now I'm hiding behind the bigger one who has the sword.
I can't kill a god. Yet.
Who says you can't?
Well, anyway, it seems, well, actually, where's your, oh, I think I see him over there. He must be, saying goodbye to his deity or praying to his deity one last time before you guys head out. Are you ready to head out to the next trial?
I mean, I am.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, this one will probably be a little bit more difficult than you're used to, as it is the last one on this side. But, I wish you luck. Do you have any questions or concerns or need any answers from me before you leave?
Anything we should know to expect? Probably not. Since
Well, I mean, alls it really says is trial of the mind on that tablet over there, which I would assume you need to be mindful of your surroundings.
Hmm.
Oh.
Well, I wish you luck. I suggest you well, I guess you can't leave without what was his name? It was Shade, right? I guess once he's done praying or whatever he's doing, you guys can head out. But
Also,
yeah.
Cloud, above game quick.
Hmm.
I may have a program you might like as far as DMing goes to mess with your voice a little bit for characters that I might have to show you after the session.
Yeah, or sometime later, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were gonna do something. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Mhm. All right. So
Man, everybody being busy.
she says, "Well, I guess I'll leave you to it. Good luck. Just try not to die out there." She just
My whole
kind of
job keeping everybody alive.
walks off and
Okay, the idea of a god just walking away is somehow the funniest shit I ever like listened to all day.
she just walks off and if Shade rolled a perception check, you might have seen where she went.
Mm.
Yeah. He noticed that she seemed to have walked into the dojo. All right, Shade, what are you doing up at the statue?
uh,
Wait, hold up. Oh.
just praying for protection on our next trial. Maybe waiting to see if a drunk Bahamut makes an appearance.
Can we have sober Bahamut instead?
Yeah. Any Bahamut at this point would be good.
I don't know about good.
Hey man, as long as I stay in the green, we're safe.
You think so?
I really hope so. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make an appearance today. So we all ready?
I believe so. Ayu, Aurora, Hassan.
Yeah, I think we're all set to go.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Okay, is that little cameo you're doing right now and just it? For him alone?
What?
So you see a quick little vision shade of Bahamut standing in all his glory.
I don't need this right now.
Then it quickly fades.
I need answers! I go back to the group and did anybody else see that?
No.
Do I need to roll a perception?
No, you guys wouldn't have seen it.
Nope.
Okay.
But
It's sufficient for him alone.
so you say you need answers? Well, probably chicken, 7 p.m. and
Really?
3.
Nobody just seemed like
hits?
nobody else.
I-
Nobody else saw like the 100-foot dragon deity, like 5 feet to the. What the fuck is on the roof?
I'm sorry, what?
So, Connor,
I'm losing my mind.
Yes.
roll a perception check.
Well then, I was about to go ahead and say I'll put my shoulder on Shade's on his my hand on his shoulder, and I'll just tell him, Shade,
Well, you
I do
feel
have
a
a couple of drinks we can drink.
presence, Connor, but you don't notice anything, and nobody else seems to notice anything happening either.
Well, to be fair, you didn't even ask us if we want to roll or anything like that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's you wouldn't notice this. And then the presence seems to disappear. You could swear it felt like somebody was watching you for a second, Connor.
Is everybody's deity like just showing up and being angry?
What deity?
What's a deity?
No, like why would I believe in any deity?
I walk over to Connor. I was like, I know you felt that too.
Okay, above game. Dark, does your character actually have a deity?
One he follows? No, he doesn't really care about religion.
So, okay, I was just verifying. I was like,
There's only 2 people that have deities in this entire party.
yeah.
I'm pretty
They
sure there
just
are
both
religions and
felt,
stuff in our era,
Well,
but
Shade had a vision and Connor felt a presence.
I was
That
told
might be
we had to.
coincidence. He has to have a deity for his class.
Hey, I didn't blow us up.
Okay, so you gonna use it from right there?
No, I was just rolling ahead of time.
don't make him re-roll it.
I was warming it up.
Uh,
Why do I have a feeling warming up the magical teleporting device isn't the best option?
So
Shut
where
up.
you? So where are you Where are you activating it from back there then?
What? Oh, right here. Shh. It happened right here. All right, everybody, hold hands.
Yep, holding
I'm just
hands.
having my hands on your shoulder, pretty much.
Why are Shade's hands sweaty?
They're
It
all
happens.
clammy and cold.
Something's wrong with him. Is he like sick? Because he's a Dragonborn, right?
Possibly.
Since I'm next to him, I'll assist in his magic device check, since my is a lot higher than his. Actually, since I'm next to him, can I just push it since if he pulls it out?
I mean, you could try. It, for some reason, seems to really only respond to him using it at the moment.
Don't tell me the moment we chose him to be the one to carry it, he's the only one who can use it. Well, he passed at least.
Are you telling me our dumbest party member is the only one who can use the sacred magic item?
I'm worried it's because we gave it to him as the first one.
It's kind of heavy. I could use it. It's just too heavy to lug around.
So could I. You see my score just now.
You know what? As long as he gets us to where we're going, I don't know why my voice squeaked there. Like, we're good.
Pretty much.
Yeah, fine. He already passed it, but he passed it, so let's just move on.
All right.
But this is definitely gonna hurt us in the ass.
Correct here. Yep.
This is gonna buy us in the ass and later. I just know it now.
So you guys are 100% going.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you teleport in, and you seem to come to what appears to be a kind of jungle / forest area, lake area. It seems to be very dark, and it's almost ominously foggy.
Ominously foggy. Okay.
So I
Ooh.
climbed out on the gate thing, whatever, and I'm trying to look around.
You can see some trees. You can see some grass. You can see what appears to be a pathway in front of you.
Did you want us to roll initiative?
No, he just rolled it.
That's why I'm asking.
I mean, I could have you guys roll initiative so you guys go in a specific order here.
Well, I don't
This
feel
is-
safe here, so I'm going to take like 10 minutes to summon, or not 10 minutes, a minute to summon Yurd.
Pulling Yurt out right away, huh?
I mean,
That scared, huh?
well, this is a long casting, so yeah.
So you're gonna let them look around and do things while you're casting,
I mean,
unless they just want to stand there for a minute.
Cloud, you said jungle forest. Which one is it really? Jungle or forest? The first area we went to that was more jungle filled. Is this more jungle or a forest?
It's more of like deep woods, deep forest kind of.
So it's more of a forest then.
Yep, it's very foresty, but it is, I would say, mild temperate, like 50s, 60s. It's very humid. There's a lot of fog in the air. It's very dark. Like the forest is so thick that the canopy blocks out most of the sun.
Oh boy.
You can tell it's daylight out because you can see some light coming through here and there, but it's not as bright out as you would think.
All right, then I'll just climb it down then.
There's Yurd for you.
mhm.
Wherever you're putting him in a minute. I'll just stick him over here until you're ready.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to look around because the tablet should be somewhere.
It's possible.
Yeah, don't we usually have a sign?
Possible.
Nobody's gonna inspect the thing.
We don't know
It's
where
not.
it is.
Yeah. Anyway, I rolled a 38 to see up ahead.
Yeah, I'm just moving something real quick here. I was trying to get to the freaking tool. Tool's a pain in my ass. Alright, so you're going straight. You looking left, right, forward, what?
Forward, I said.
Okay, so forward.
And I see it.
I'd assume you want to read it.
I'll
would
call
be
out.
helpful.
I call out for everyone to come in to see it because I don't want to repeat it.
Before I do follow over there, I am rolling that perception to look this way.
Alright, which way? To your left?
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, I couldn't remember if that was left or right because my brain no worky so good.
Well, you can hear something shifting around in the, what appears to be the taller grass to your left, Cass.
I guess I'll roll perception for the right as well while I'm walking up.
Hey, that's actually decent for you.
Right. Better show me everything. You dick.
I knew you were gonna get upset about that. So,
Hey.
so you're trying to read this tablet, right, Hassan?
I'm waiting for the others to come by because I'm not gonna repeat
Okay.
myself. If time passes, then I would like to roll perception checks around to check my surroundings. Just tell me to roll or not.
I'll let you look right around your main area here while you're standing there.
Not my best. The fog is really blocking a lot.
Yes. It is, like I said, pretty thick fog.
Well, since I hear something over here, my focus is definitely shifted to this area while they do that. If it's important, they'll let me know.
Yep. Alright, so you going to check out what's going on over there then?
Yes.
Alright.
Say I'd move about there and...
You're gonna
Really?
You rolled pretty good.
It's more the fact that I've rolled 2 22s now.
Alright, so, and I'm just gonna unreveal stuff real quick for you. So, you did hear some shifting going on over here through the grass, and you are going to see what that was. As you can kind of tell that there's something in the taller grass.
Burt Reynolds with a machete.
A wild Pikachu appeared.
Um,
Are those squirrels?
They are in fact not squirrels.
So what
Nice.
are you gonna do there,
Foxes.
Connor?
They're foxes, right? Well,
You can roll knowledge nature, and then I'd tell you what they were.
I had to zoom up because when I zoomed out, it looked like they were squirrels. So we named her foxes, or at least that's what it looks like.
Ah,
Well, you know that there's some kind of biped, but you're not quite sure what they are.
iPad.
Yeah, they have four legs.
that's
be a
quadped.
quadruped.
Or quadruped, that's right.
Yeah,
I meant.
quadruped.
Yeah, bipeds too.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Biped
You know
is
they're quadruped.
Humans are
and
bipedals.
they seem to be just kind of running around the grass. What are you gonna do with it?
I
Above
feel like
game,
this is a non
small pelts. Above game, they're not gonna redo anything as long as you don't do anything. Although above game also, wasn't small pelts needed on this for the drawer?
Yeah,
Yep.
considering you guys have none of them.
But to be fair, we hardly came across anything small lately. Not
I
Assistant
know.
Badger.
I know.
If I walked
Bruh.
over, is that enough knowledge nature?
Yeah, you would notice that they are foxes.
Can I tame the fox?
I know, can you?
What would I have to
Handle
roll?
animal.
Probably a handle animal.
You probably have to
Hold
get
on.
really close to do it, though.
Okay, as long as I'm wondering what the heck is taking everyone so long.
You know,
All
fuck
right,
it.
because you guys
I'm
are all
gonna-
like throwing every which way, going all that. We are gonna put you guys in turn order because nobody's in a turn order right now.
13 high enough?
No.
Very nice.
All right, but I know you are over there trying to cast a spell while this is going on.
Well, I was taking a while for him to do that, so yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense.
He's gonna be doing that. I'll say about half the time has passed, so
Okay, so I'm gonna be doing this for another what,
5 turns.
5 turns? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you are not successful in handling animal. In fact, this one that you just tried to handle animal on is gonna bite you. For 2 damage.
Doesn't it
Cool.
have to try hit first?
No,
I'll be
it's just
back.
gonna bite him. He's holding it. He's literally touching it.
I'm gonna tame one of these, and I'm gonna have a Hassan teach it how to use a knife.
We are not
Yeah.
doing. I am not doing that.
I can't.
Yeah.
I am
believe
not.
it.
I am not gonna have a repeat of Rocky.
I can't
What?
believe it. We're Yeah. So
So
you are.
this one's
Don't
kind of
leave it
scared of
be.
you,
Leave it
Connor.
be.
It's starting to walk away.
All right, I am going to attempt.
I can't believe it. We're getting Firefox to replace Rocky.
Well, the fox seems to like you a bit. It quit running away. It's just staring at you now, wondering if you're gonna feed it or something.
Well, I do have some trail rations. Yeah, I'm gonna see if it wants any of the trail rations.
I'm just waiting for Aurora to just open fire and kill him and skin him.
At this point,
You know
Hassan
what,
is
that-
asking Aurora, what,
you know
what are they doing?
They are. They're trying to tame the wild foxes. It appears. One of them bit Shade, so he probably deserved it. But
It's probably got rabies now.
I can't believe it. We don't have a cure for rabies.
We didn't grab cure disease potions.
There you go. No, wait. Does Connor have cure disease?
All right, so it's sitting there eating your trail rations. Meanwhile, this one's backing up a little bit. He's kind of getting
I don't
underneath
have
this
it
flower
on
petals.
my bar, but technically, from what Cloud explained, if it's something I can learn, I can have it. It just wouldn't be prepared.
All right, we're gonna start at
Right.
Shade's turn. Shade just got bitten. The fox seems to be backing up and trying to hide underneath this flower petal from him.
You really do be like a Vulpix.
Am I going again or?
Yeah, no, yeah. That's why I said we're starting at your turn right now.
All right. It's okay, Mr. Fox. Just let this happen.
That
can't-
don't sound right.
You can't handle animal more than once, by the way.
What?
Yeah. It's a one-time check.
How long does it have to wait
A
then?
day.
Is that per target? Can you use handle animal on another target?
Yeah, you could use it on another target, but just not on the same target.
Okay. This fox.
Okay. Oh, look at that. This one seems to like you quite a bit.
And
About to hand this fox one of my knives and just say, "Follow me."
Did I persuade it with some apples?
You can see if it's interested in apples.
I try to hand
So
it
you
an
two are
apple.
feeding the wildlife. Okay. Alright, well you two are feeding the wildlife. Aurora, what are you doing?
I'm just watching this shit show unfold. I'm like, why? Why are they feeding them?
I want a fucking Ninetales.
Why are you gonna fuck a Ninetales, bro? Why you gotta be like that?
Why do you gotta take it that route?
All right. So what are you doing, Aurora?
I'm just watching the. Oh, I don't know. I probably should just walk away and let them get bit.
Aurora loads gun with malicious intent.
No. Nope. I'm just gonna let that fly.
All right. All right. Back to Connor. You're feeding this thing its trail rations. It seems to be eating them right up, and it's looking like it wants more.
Well, how would I go about taming said fox?
Well, it would not be a one-check kind of deal.
I'm more than okay with this.
Oh god damn it!
Real
I'll
question.
suggest this.
I have a plan now.
Here's
I'll suggest get you the rope you have, tie around the neck as a leash.
I can't believe it. Connor's getting a dog.
This is gonna be an episode of the camels all over again, isn't it? You guys escorting animals around, and then none of them survive, isn't it? That's what's gonna happen.
That's fucked
I-
up. I can't believe you're probably right.
The only reason I'm probably be okay with them bringing them is I can use them as bait. Above game. That's all I'm not. out
So this
I
one
was
that was
about to
over
make
by
a
the flower
comment.
patch seems to have disappeared.
I mean, they're here for a reason.
We're in the forest. What do you think they're here for a reason?
Yeah, but it's Cloud.
Well, tell me this. Was there a reason to kill the badger?
The badger knew
No.
it was coming.
The badger had it coming.
I've seen that
Just tell
YouTube
me when it's my
video.
turn, so I'm going to go to the tablet and just read it. I'm tired of waiting for everyone else at this point.
It's Hassan's turn, since Connor, in order to tame a creature, there is a whole thing about it. Like, I'd have to actually read it, but
Okay,
Take your
I'm
time.
going to
We can
read it
power
up
through
ahead.
rolls if we have to.
I'm going to start reading the tablet because let's face it, everyone else is dilly-dallying at this point.
how to tame an animal in Pathfinder. Oh. Yeah. So you can make them friendly towards you with the handle animal check, but to actually fully tame and train them is going to require several handle animal checks over multiple days.
Worth it.
So yeah, you're going to need to make sure it stays with you, so get the rope out, start making a leash.
It says you need to keep the animal pretty much happy and succeed on your handle animal checks for about a week. At least that's one example, because there's really no official rules for it apparently.
That'll be your decision then at that point then.
Yeah. But
I don't
anyway,
know.
so
We
you're
might be
trying to
here
read
for a
the
week.
tablet, right?
Yes, I'm tired of waiting for the others.
So you're over there, you're looking at have you looked at the tablet yet?
Now I will be. I didn't look at it until then. I
Okay.
was waiting for the others, but
Roll a
now that I see they're
perception
just
check.
playing with animals.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Oh.
Well, you can see that there's definitely words on it, but you don't know what it says.
Are you trying to say it's in a language I can't read?
Yes. Because I looked at what your languages were. I had to make sure.
It's only my species and common, that's it. Besides, with Hassan's history, he doesn't really know any other language.
But yeah, you just
Valid.
noticed that you can't read it.
Okay, I turn to Aurora and says, by any chances, can you read this?
I don't know.
And with my last 5 movement, I'll just move a step aside. Wait, not that way. There we go. Just in case if something comes out of the trees.
Okay. All right, so it's AU's turn. Well, that's 4 more turns to go.
Yep. So
All right.
can I ask a weird question?
Hmm.
You had us roll initiative, but we're not actually in initiative order.
Aren't you? I see it over there.
Okay, it does not show on my screen, so I'm gonna refresh the page because I see.
Yeah, you're on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I see what you mean. I didn't descend it. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. I was like,
All right.
that's so weird.
Anyway,
Okay.
back to Shade.
Did I just get skipped?
No, you were before Hassan before.
Why am
So
I before
technically, I
Hassan?
should have already gone by a turn
Like
then.
you walked over there, and then Hassan walked up behind you and looked at the tablet. So
Am I correct to assume that though?
yeah,
So
What?
it's been 2 turns for me then.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
So Shade, the fox is eating your apples up,
Yeah, foxes love apples.
and he's giving you like the "you got any more" kind of look.
I do.
You just gonna keep feeding him?
Yep.
Okay. How about you, Connor?
Huh. Well, I'm gonna move this way, and I'm still gonna wave trail rations and see if he'll follow. So I ain't about to get lost from the group.
So he seems to be following you as you're laying trail rations down and eating them as he's walking.
I'm gonna get me a little fucking ankle biter. I have a plan.
All right. Hassan's waiting for Aurora, obviously. So do you just want to skip your turn, Hassan, or you got something else you want to do?
No.
Okay. Aurora, he's asked if you could read it. All right. I believe I looked at your languages and you can read it.
Just so I know, what language is this in?
You recognize it as Sylph. Like the language
I'm
of
sorry.
fairies, essentially.
Oh, we are
Oh,
fucked.
we are unbelievably fucked. What's it
I don't
say?
understand.
Oh.
Fairies like to use magic to fuck with people. We are now their targets.
Fucked us in the
Oh.
mind instance. The whole reason
the-
I was actually terrified.
At the top of the sign, it says Forest of Dreams. It says, if you have come here to relax and let your mind wander, then you have come to the right place. If you wish to see the truth, and you wish to fight your mind, then I suggest you turn back now.
Oh, fuck me.
Alright, guys. Make sure you bring condoms, because we're about to get fucked.
Oh boy.
If only that was it.
Man, I really hope those foxes are real. Because otherwise, you guys are in for a world of hurt.
I think they are real. We haven't entered the actual forest. We're still in
No.
the clear.
I don't think you're understanding. What if those foxes were people?
That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Well,
Either way, I'm scared.
Shade's
I
the
am
one who got
scared.
bit.
This is where I wish I was Dalu right now.
This is the case of like a vampire type situation. They bite you and you
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
shift.
No, I'm thinking they were polymorphed.
It's a possibility.
Again, I have no idea about any of this. And this is a bub game. I don't fucking know what any of this is.
We know, which you're gonna be experiencing all this.
Uh,
This is great.
All I know is Cloud's your dick, but I don't know why yet.
You said
I
earlier
mean, I
that
know
your
guys
wisdom
why
was
you're
low,
a
right?
dick,
foxes, so
Wait, I just realized. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this above game, but them befriending the foxes might actually help us.
Wait.
I don't
I
know.
can't believe I'm
Anyway,
saying this.
Aurora read it. AU's
Yeah.
turn. 2 more turns for you. Shade. You still feeding the fox apples?
No, now I'm gonna start petting the fox to see if he lets me.
All right. Yeah, he seems to be letting you pet him. He's kind of nuzzling up against you. He's trying to get it into your bag though. He seems to think you have more food.
Alright, hold on, let me see.
Are you gonna try to stop him from getting into your bag?
Yeah, I'll look casually just use my hand to tell him no. And then I'll walk 10 feet to see if he follows me.
He doesn't know why you're leaving him. He was having a good time.
Alright, I turn around and I pet him and say, "Good. Is it a boy or girl?"
Yeah, you haven't checked.
Pretty sure that's a
Question, why does it
perception
matter?
roll.
Mm,
You never rolled a perception check, so I mean, all right. Well, well, you are very bad at looking at anything, so you think it's a girl.
Okay, I'll just pet it and say, "Good girl." And give it another apple.
All right, Connor. You and Shade seem to be the fox tamers over here. What are you doing?
So Hassan gave me this apple a long ass time ago. I'm gonna set the apple down, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like, I have to go back to my, or I'm gonna
So,
say I'm going
where have
back
you
to my
been
group.
storing that apple?
Oh, that's a good point.
I
The
remember
second
those
thought-
apples. We got them back in the early beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have a magical bag of holding, that apple is rotten.
I shall use this as emotional damage later. Shit.
I mean, currently the only two have magic bags at the moment are me and.
Because essentially, inside of a bag of holding, time does not pass for objects like that.
I mean, technically I have that haversack bag, but I don't know if that's the same, and it wasn't
do
in
have
there
it.
before that.
Yeah, you do have that bag.
Now.
Hmm.
But no, I'm gonna place more of my trail rations down, and I'm just gonna say I have to go back to my group, which I am walking back to my group.
All right, so at about this time, since you're walking that way, you notice
I'm very worried now above game.
a raven land on the ground and start squawking at you as you walk by.
Can I know how loud is it? Would I be able to hear it?
Nah,
Oh.
I've read Poe. I ain't about this.
Yeah, yeah, you three would hear it for sure.
All right.
Also, your little
Um,
foxy, he was following you, and then the raven started, making noise, and he kind of scooched back into the taller grass.
Oh god, I wonder if we look at the right side, would it be all crows?
All right. Here you go. Do I understand what it says?
The raven?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you're a bird person?
Yeah.
I
That
don't
and
think that's
I.
how that works. I don't think you guys talk in bird exactly. You talk in your own language.
Well, I mean, I know a lot of them. Oran, Aquan, Celestial. What is Oran? Celestial, Giant, Goblin, Terran, Ignan, Undercommon, Orc, Necrol, Infernal.
Right, and they
I
don't
mean,
really speak a language. They just
with that same logic, it's like saying me and you can go ahead and speak to cats, lions, tigers. Oh my!
which is not the case. So no, it's just sitting there, going, oh, kind of squawking at you guys as you come walking on by.
It's the police.
And
I enjoyed that pun.
as you're sitting there and it's squawking, you see another one land. And it starts doing the same thing.
Above game, does this mean we're already being fucked with?
Maybe.
I don't know.
So I will admit right now, if the left side's full of foxes and the right side full of crows, we might be seeing territory areas already now.
I know, this whole time Ayu's just sitting over here watching all this go down. But
Mhm.
anyway, Zahn, back to you.
Okay.
These crows seem to be, or ravens, I should say, seem to be pretty consistent with their squawking towards you guys.
Okay, I'm trying to take in after the information I learned thanks to AU translating. We know we're going to need to find the truth inside this forest, and we're going to be messed with already based on that part. I don't think Hassan technically and truthfully doesn't really know anything about Sylvan slash fairies in general, unless maybe there were stories he probably heard of. Either way, one thing he has figured out since through this journey, unless it is a simple physical thing, things have been pretty much messing with him over time, and it has not been well. So I am a little cautious now.
Yeah, roll a perception check for me.
34.
Alright, so to your right over here, you see another creature.
I am trying to zoom in so I can see.
Just roll handle animal, I'll tell you what it is. If you get a,
Oh,
or
it's a
not
horn
handle
rabbit.
animal, but nature, knowledge nature. Yeah, you notice that it looks like a rabbit.
Horn
And it-
rabbit.
Yeah, that does have a horn on it, yes. And it seems to just be kind of grazing on the grass over there.
Well, one thing's for sure. Crows is one thing, foxes are another, but the fact that I see a rabbit with a horn on it, yeah, we're in something that's more magical related. And I will point it out to the other two. I'll go ahead and speak both to Aurora and Connor and say, I have a feeling this is a place that we really should not split apart. We should stay as a group as much as we can. And with that, I'll just pass my turn because I'm waiting for the others so that way we can move on. I'm not going to explore anywhere by myself right now.
Alright. Aurora, what are you doing with your information?
Oh, P.S. I will pass on the information to Connor so Connor's character will know.
Oh boy.
By
Things
the
are
sounds of it,
happening.
I'm guessing based on that reaction, does Aurora character itself would know about the fairies and Sylvan and all that?
Considering I know Sylvan.
You know the language, and you know a little bit about them. But you've never met one.
But based on that, he knows more than I do. If
Well-
anything, mine would probably just be stories.
Strix would be forest creatures, right? I would imagine.
Oh, look, there's another one. And when did that fox came out? Okay, I am not liking this situation now.
You
I
guys
would
don't
really
seem to be
like for us
doing
to.
anything about your situation either, so.
We're
I
being
don't want to.
surrounded.
I don't want to go up ahead by myself. We're waiting for
Hmm.
Eye if he comes with
So, or you
Jared.
notice another fox comes out to your left, and you notice another rabbit came out.
We are in some trouble.
I don't like this. I have at
And
least one bit.
another raven lands near you guys and
Can I
keeps
use
squawking.
spellcraft to determine if we're under the influence of a spell?
You can. It doesn't seem to be any spells that you're under the influence of.
Oh boy.
But this
level
doesn't feel good
5.
either.
I'm gonna take one of my pistol, and I'm gonna fire it into the air.
So intimidation check, pretty much what I'm hearing.
I mean, yes, but I would
Swear to
imagine
God, if I get hit by buckshot returning from orbit,
I'm just
Right.
thinking if I fire it
Well,
into the air that the birds and the foxes and stuff might clear out.
roll an attack roll.
I get it. That's what I know. That's what you're saying. So yeah, we attack mixed with probably intimidate.
I have to find my character sheet because that check keeps disappearing into the blackness of the void.
All right. You see a lot of the animals scatter. This raven, however, just moves and flies over and lands over next to Shade and starts squawking at him down here. This one that was right next to you guys goes and lands up atop of the doorway and is still squawking towards you guys. This one lands right next to Mune, however, because it has noticed him sitting here and it's actually going to try to peck at you.
Yay.
And it is going to roll a damn it, get off there. Is it 20? Damn, does a 29 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And it's gonna do 5 damage. Piercing damage. As it's trying to peck at you.
Give me a sec.
Well, actually, it got a critical. That should have done 10 damage. Yeah, because it got a nat 20'd on that. So, so it does 10 damage to you.
Great.
Well, AU has been attacked. Now it is AU's turn. You still have one more turn that you're
yeah,
waiting,
Yeah, I
right?
have one more turn at the beginning of my next turn.
So do you
Summons.
have to roll a concentration check in the middle of this?
Well, I'm not actually casting a spell. It's an ability, so I don't know. Like, I'm looking at this.
You look that up. We'll move on to Shade. So Shade, this little raven seems to be hopping closer to you. It looks like
I
it
don't like this.
might try to peck at you. Are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna let it happen? Oh, you're gonna kill it.
And now I'm afraid because there was a warning thing about the fight part and such.
All right, so
But Shade would not know that.
you kill it, no problem. It seems to die really easy. But as it does, you see it poof into smoke almost, and something else appears.
Is that a fucking hippogriff?
See, black hippogriff.
I turn back and, cause I'm assuming I can see AU, and I say, "Don't hit the fucking bird."
This thing is going to
Out
attack.
curiosity, how many attacks during that first hit did it took for it to kill it, the first form of it?
We don't know.
Because I would like to know if all the other hits can be transferred over to the one right now. Because it's in the same spot where it was.
Well, he attacked it until it died, and then he quit attacking. Just
Is that
as
what
he
you're
always
saying,
did.
or is that what he's saying?
That's what I'm saying. Alright, it is going to turn and look at you. And it's going to two talons you. 26 and a 26. Did both of those hit?
Yeah, just barely.
It does 27 damage. Slashing damage. Which it wasn't on there. I should put that in real quick. And with that, it's gonna have to roll initiative. Alright, well, descending, go back to Shade's turn. Alright. If he would have let the Raven attack him first, it wouldn't have got a turn. But he killed it before it could. Alright, Connor. I don't think you would have seen that, because it's around this big old corner.
No, none of us would have seen it. The only one who probably could have is maybe Mune.
Yeah, no,
Are
the
you?
corner blocks it.
Never mind.
I don't know if you could see that yellow line or not. Or I could just do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys don't know what's going on over there yet. But it's your turn, Connor.
I don't know what to do in this situation.
Well, you don't know what just happened either.
Nope.
But you did see the ravens scatter. And you noticed the little fox that was following you disappeared. He seemed to run off. Also,
That
Shade, you
part was
noticed the
obvious.
fox that was following you ran off too.
I'm gonna
That
roll a
part was obvious. They all ran
perception
off after
to.
Moon when Aurora shot.
I'm
Alright.
gonna roll a perception to at least survey my surroundings.
Alright.
So,
Oh.
like in general, just around
Yeah.
to gather what the fuck is going on.
Well, you've seen the fox run off to the left. You've seen some of the bunnies run off. You've seen the crows or the ravens, whatever you want to call them, scatter.
Load
I am
sword with
now
malicious
very glad I
intent.
did not directly attack any of the animals.
And you seem to have heard something coming from this direction. That didn't sound like a raven squawking or anything. It actually sounded like, well, you've heard it enough times. It sounded like Shade smacking something with his twin blade.
You just hear the sounds of pureeing in the distance.
I'm going to move, I would say, right about here. Kind of centralizing myself to
Well,
where.
with that, you can see just enough around the corner that you can see a creature
Yeah.
in front of Shade.
So basically, I've got vision on the rest of my teammates.
And you can see that AU has this little raven pecking at her. You can see it just around the edge of the little
Hey, give it a corn chip.
thing.
Huh?
Give it a corn
Yep.
chip.
I'm busy.
So did you find out if you had to do anything for that?
I'm not finding anything about it. That's
Okay. I know it's an ability, but is it the same as casting, essentially?
I don't know.
Well, you keep looking. We'll get to it when it's your turn.
Yeah.
I would assume it's like casting a spell, but that's just me. If you get interrupted, you probably have to do something to keep concentration on it.
I'm
Is
hoping
what
I
I
don't.
would
I'm
assume.
hoping I don't have to roll concentration on this thing because I'm gonna be pissed.
Anyway, you can see that there's something going on over here. You can see that AU is being attacked by a raven. So what are you going to do, Connor? You've only moved 5 feet of it out of your movement, so.
Hence me thinking. I really don't know what to do in this situation. And to be honest, I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Just stand there.
Well, I was able to move and
Assess the situation.
centralize myself.
Yep. Alright. It's on.
Okay, I'll ask Connor what's going on.
Shade's got a big ass creature near him. I use getting pecked at by a bird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I pretty much go in the grass and use that as my cover for stealth.
Alright.
And with that, I'll just finish my movement within the corner of the grass. And that'll be it.
That's funny. It meets your stealth. You rolled really low.
I was in the
It,
corner when I stealthed. It had while I was over here when I rolled
But
it.
you're walking into its field of view. That's why it gets to roll a perception check. To see if it notices you moving towards it. But it's got somebody in front of it right now, too. It does notice you, though. And actually, because it has scent, which would give it a +2 or 5 or whatever it is, it would be over your stealth check anyway. Because that's not included in its roll. That's just a straight roll. But it rolled really good. You rolled really poor. That's the only reason it's
Move
seen
on.
you. Anyway, so is that all you're doing then? Just kind of sneaking up or trying to sneak up?
I did say this is where I was gonna end.
Okay. Well, this little raven didn't notice you. And neither did anything else. So, Aurora.
I forgot I muted. My bad. I said, I'm probably noticing that my team has shifted back to where we were. They've all walked back to where we started. I noticed that Connor is just stopping in the midway between the trees. I ask him what's
No,
going
I
on.
did
What's
ask
going on?
Connor earlier, and he did say that Shade is being attacked right now.
Yeah, what you would have heard. Because you were right next to us on. So.
All right. Like, well, I told you guys not to attack anything.
If you want to roll a perception check from where you're standing. Alright, well you can see the two ravens in front of you. This one's over here pecking at AU. And you can see this creature that seems to be engaged with Shade.
I'm like, wasn't there a crow over there?
Well, you don't know. You never seen it. You only seen the crow or the raven fly off. You never seen it land.
Hmm.
You're not quite sure where that creature came from yet. None of you are, because Shade hasn't told you. You just know the creature's there. So you could either help AU out, possibly, or you could attempt to shoot the one on top of the thing, or you could attempt to shoot the creature in front of Shade. You see AU is busy casting something, or it looks like he's casting something.
I'm gonna step right here, but I'm not going to attack just yet.
Okay.
I have an idea.
So you're not attacking at all?
I have an idea, but I need to be closer to do it.
Alright. That's the Griffin's turn. He's gonna look at you, Shade. And he's gonna go in for another 2 talons. I know the 27 hits, 20 doesn't though. So another 14 damage you're gonna take. And it's gonna take a 5-foot step this way a little bit. And now this Raven going to flip around and swoop down at you, Aurora. And it's going to try to bite at you. Gonna peck at you, I should say. 13 isn't gonna hit you though, I bet. Yeah, I'm sure your armor's higher than that, as I'm getting at. Alright, this other one that's still over next to AU is going to try to peck at him again. And nat 20 again.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay.
It's this gonna be. Sure, pull the same thing here. So yeah, that's what it is. This is 6 plus 3. So it's gonna be double whatever this is, so 8 damage. Alright, did you find any good information out at all?
No. So I'll let you make the decision on how
Is
you're
there
gonna
any
do it.
argument on it? Or okay,
Nope.
what's your ability state?
The ability states nothing about taking damage while I'm doing it. It's a ritual casting or a ritual in
So you're
which
performing a ritual.
yeah, it's a ritual is what it claims, okay? But it doesn't say that it actually is a ritual casting, so I'm like it's just a ritual.
With a ritual, it takes 1 minute to perform. When summoned in this way, the Elon hit points are unchanged from the last time. So I'm gonna look at something.
Yeah. But if it's based off of concentration checks for like DC injured while casting, I'm gonna tell you right now that I wouldn't be able to make the DC. Like at all. Because this damn crow has dealt me way too much damage.
So it's verbal and everything, right?
I have no idea.
I would assume that you have to say some stuff. It's a ritual. So
Yeah.
what I just found for ritual casting interruptions is what I looked up. Essentially, if you do get attacked while performing it, it would be almost the same as if you were casting a spell where you'd have to make a concentration check.
I'm not even gonna roll.
Alright.
The reason being is the creature has dealt me 18 damage.
Yeah,
And
but you have to roll 2 separate ones.
is it 2
Because
separate?
it hit you twice. It hit you 2 different times.
Oh. I thought it was only once, because if it was only once, there's no way I would do it, because I would have to roll a 38 at minimum.
No. You'll have to deal with the 10 damage you took the first time.
Okay.
And then just now you'll have to deal with the 8 damage you took.
No, okay, well. That's a little bit more
So,
doable.
I don't know what your DC is, but
It's 10 plus the damage, so it'd be 20 plus the spell level, which
alright.
it doesn't have a spell level, so
So 1.
would
For
it be 1?
default, I guess. I don't know.
I mean,
Is
okay.
it plus anything else?
No, it's just 10 plus the damage dealt plus the spell level.
Okay. We'll just say 1 for spell level.
In which case, in that first one, it's 20.
21.
Yeah, 21. Which that's doable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine there.
And then the second
And then
one.
the next one will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, you're
Right.
fine.
Right.
You managed to cast it completely.
Right, but with the two combined as one, it would have been terrible. Okay.
Right, but that's
So,
why I said he hit you 2 different times, so you would have to make a check each time you got hit.
yep.
And it was 2
Alright.
different turns. So yeah, you have your. Put him where you want him.
I was gonna put him right
Is
where
his health?
Aurora is,
Is
but
his health correct?
he's at full, right?
Yes. Is
Yeah.
that how much he has? That was 98. That's what I was
Yeah.
getting at. Okay.
I believe so. Let me
I didn't know if
double
I
check.
had the wrong token or not,
Nope,
because
it's where I
I've been trying to update them. So
I was gonna put it where Aurora went, but Aurora is just like right there. So yeah.
all right, Yurd's on the field.
Yay.
You're done with your ritual.
Yay.
You can make an action, and Yurd can do an action.
Well, Yurd is not very happy. So Yurd is going to use a full round attack on the damn crow that attacked me.
Okay, so this one.
Yeah.
Well, it's dead. As you see a bunch of feathers just fly up in the air and go everywhere.
Okay. Nothing else happens there?
Nope.
Okay. So I should probably have the second attack go to the other crow that's nearby.
All right.
That's a
And you
crit.
crit, Jesus.
Yeah. Do I need to roll any
So
more?
not only do you see feathers go everywhere, but Aurora, roll a reflex save.
Alright. I can only see this ending poorly, but
Yeah, you're fine. The blood and guts from the little raven kind of just go splat all around you, but none of it seems to hit you somehow.
Alright, I'm gonna take this moment and be like, yeah, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Alright.
And then I'm going to walk over to Yurd and kind of pet Yurd. Right on time. I'm
Alright.
done.
Shade. This creature has attacked you a few times now. Alright, let me see. Well, you're gonna hit it with. You have. Okay, yeah, you do have 5 attacks, so. You're gonna hit with 1, 2, 3 attacks. I'm gonna have to figure out what's gonna happen with your nat 1. So I don't know if I'm gonna roll that real quick. Oh, not good. Okay, so you're gonna hit with 2 attacks. For 36 damage is what it looks like. I'm gonna roll a dice real quick. All right, Hassan, roll a reflex save. Okay, that's just high enough. As you see Shade's weapon literally come flying right over your head and stick in the tree right behind you.
Oh, god damn it.
That shit just helicopter propelled.
Yeah. Yeah, it did, totally. So, yeah, your weapon come
Yeah, this
flying
would
out of
be
your
where I'll
hand
be
with that
yelling,
nat
"What the
1.
fuck?"
Yeah. You didn't know Hassan was there. You didn't even know your weapon was coming out of your hand. But, yeah, it just kind of helicoptered, literally, and stuck itself right in the tree. But you did do some damage before that happened. All right, Connor, have you assessed the situation yet?
This
It's
is
dead.
dead, right?
Yep,
And
it's
this
dead.
one's dead as well.
The Griffin's the only one left. Or Hippogriff, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Another raven lands near you and starts squawking at you.
Huh.
Attack of opportunity?
Maybe. Is he gonna take it?
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
To also going take it because it is like right there.
Well, don't worry about it. You're already killed it.
Right, but isn't it gonna poof into some bullshit?
It just poofs into a bunch of feathers and
If
blood.
it does, at least you'll be right there able to attack it afterwards.
Oh. Except for the whole, moving in.
All right. So you're. Let me check
Huh.
something real quick. Reach. Okay. So you're walking up to this thing. You gonna get a single attack on it, are you?
Yep.
Swing bada bada. That is a miss.
At least I don't hurt myself.
All right, Hassan.
Okay then, 5 foot step.
Almost had your head decapitated by Shade's blade.
All right then, and currently, if I real quickly, I can have up to 4 at least daggers on that belt I have on me.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I will do go for a round action for a round. The first one's the assassin blade.
No, Assassin's
Oh god
Dagger.
damn it!
Now one.
Oh
Oh.
god, fucking kidding me!
Eh, that won't be too bad. Let's see, a 1d3 is what I need to roll. Slash. Or 1d3. Space R. D3. Wrong one. It is backslash R space, right?
Yeah.
3. Okay. Well, the Griffin was 1 because that was who you're aiming at.
Just for
Connor
you to
was
see who hits
2,
it.
and Shade was 3. So you hit Shade with it. So it's
All
gonna
right.
do 9 piercing damage to him. It looks like,
Yes.
because you can't throw it twice. So
No, because that's where the other dagger comes in.
This is
All
not
right.
going well.
So
That-
currently, hold on. I gotta get to something real quick.
Does it get pure back into me because of the belt?
If you activate the belt, yes, which is a immediate or free action, yes.
Yes,
But currently it's
for
stuck
Assassin's
in
Dagger.
Jade, so.
For Assassin's Dagger, I would never want it to come back to me. I'm not gonna keep it.
But yeah, he gets it, and then the dagger comes back to you. The other dagger does hit the griffin,
There you
and it does 7 damage.
go.
Alright. It's getting interesting. You guys are gonna eventually kill Shade. Aurora, you see some excitement going on. You see a bunch of the ravens get killed. Roll a perception check. Alright, with that perception, oh my god, reveal. Do not hide area. Reveal it. Doing it. There we go. With that perception check, you do hear and you see a couple more ravens. And they are squawking at you.
Alright.
They seem to be picking up their tempo. Like, because you killed, well, or near a few of their dead brethren, I guess you could call them. So they're really squawking at you now.
Do I have... what is good? Rations? I have trail rations. Trail rations are just peanuts and shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like very small food, yes.
I wonder.
You didn't pack any rice, did you?
Bruh. I'm just gonna empty one of my trail rations onto the ground and see if they take it and run.
Alright, so you're emptying some trail rations out?
Mhm.
Getting right up close to them and everything?
Not super close, but close enough they see what I'm doing.
So they're gonna move in and start eating them. And they're gonna eat them pretty quickly, actually. They seem to be pretty proficient at eating. They're gonna keep squawking at you.
Hmm.
Seems like they want more.
Alright, give them a little more. How much is in a thing of trail rations? They're a pound each, so I feel like that's a lot of food.
Yeah.
So am I
Well,
still using the same
well,
trail ration?
they keep eating it. So we'll say that's gonna end your turn for now, while you're still feeding them, because it's gonna take you a minute. All right. The Griffin's turn. He is going to use an ability called Rake.
Gonna rake those nuts across your face.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
heard break.
Rake.
Like,
So it's oh, what's that ability called? Cleave, essentially.
hmm
He's going to swing with 2 talons, and the first one's going for Shade, and the second one's going for Connor, but he misses with both of them, I take it.
Is the second one for me?
Yeah, and neither of them
Then
are
yeah,
gonna
it
hit you
misses.
guys, so. Alright, these little ravens down here that are eating your trail rations, they're gobbling them up pretty quick again, and they seem to keep squawking at you like they want even more. At this point, you've exhausted 1 trail ration.
Alright.
Yeah, AU.
all right. So I'm gonna actually I'm gonna. I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and handle animal yard to get him to come down so I can get on him.
All right. That's sufficient.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get on him.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna have Yurd turn around towards Aurora and the other ravens. Make a perception check. To be exact, I am looking
Into the
this way.
distance. Yep. Okay.
Just to kind of see if there's anything over there. And then I'm going to have Yurd, what do you call it, roar. So like an intimidation.
An intimidation check.
Yeah. Not really great at intimidate, but so intimidate away. Okay. Sadness.
But it's essentially a will save.
Yeah.
This and it's plus what? Okay, plus will. It's not high enough for the second one. The first one, which is this one, he kind of gets startled for a second, and he looks up, and then he looks back down, and he's still squawking at Aurora for more food. This one kind of runs off a bit, kind of like hobbles over near this bush, and is kind of getting away from you.
Okay. Well,
He doesn't like Yurd too much.
well, I didn't think so. Anyway, I'm just gonna
This one
leave it at
doesn't
that.
seem to be very affected by it. He just kind of seems to keep trying to find any more crumbs on the floor.
All right. So in that case, I'm just gonna have Yurd move like 5 feet, and I'm done.
Alright. Shade walked away from the griffin. Is that what you did? Okay.
No. Let's just say full retreat.
Well, you can't pick up your weapon and full retreat, so which is it? You just gonna stand there for a turn then?
Yep.
So you're full retreating?
I don't get hit.
Mm-hmm. If he goes through more than one threatened square, he could still get hit, right?
Right.
Well, unfortunately, he's okay. And that's gonna be your roll for
Yay.
your next turn, I guess, when you actually try to pull that out.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna get your weapon back. That'll be awesome. Then you kill that
Alright,
damn
Connor. Oh, look at you getting the criticals.
thing. Jeez.
Well, that's definitely gonna be enough to kill it, so. Second hit wouldn't hit anyway, but you killed it in the first one, so. You did what, 66 damage? Yeah. Well, it seems to be dead. And as it dies, you see a whole lot of feathers go flying everywhere. And it comes tumbling down. If I could get it to select the thing. There we go. Well, you killed it. Alright, Hassan.
Let's see. I'll just move over here. I'm gonna pick up the little body of it, and I'm gonna want to throw it towards the other one as an intimidation to get to leave.
How close you trying to get it?
Just nearby it, so that way he sees it, scares away, and such.
Alright. Well, It's not very far, so roll a dexterity check. I want to see how good you are at throwing. All right. Not very good. I'll say you throw it, but it ends up landing over here. And it's going to roll. Okay, it's not intimidated. Not enough, anyway. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Aurora. It is still looking like it wants more food from you.
Yeah, I know. Are they both over here?
Just the one at the moment. The other one ran off.
Alright. He's just a little guy. I promise. He's not harmful. Alright, I give him some more throw rations.
You gonna shake out a whole nother bag of them?
Yeah, why not?
Well, this one overcomes its fear because it hears food coming out.
Attack of opportunity.
You can if you wish.
Yeah.
Please don't. They are my friends.
Yeah.
Hey, oh wow.
Please don't fucking eat me.
So, AU,
Mm-hmm.
as Yurt is attempting to bite the raven, which is a very small creature
Mm-hmm.
and is very low to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
he not only misses, but he kind of bucks a little hard when he does it and sends you flying off.
Okay.
So unless you can roll a good either acrobatics and or dexterity check to either land on your feet or possibly strength check to hold on. You choose.
I'll try reflex save.
All right. Well, you definitely shift up towards his neck, but you manage to catch yourself.
Yay.
But he totally missed that raven.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Their turn. Well, they seem to be eating a lot of this food. And this one's he's starting to twitch a little bit. Starting to not look so good.
Aww.
Guys, it's
And
evolving.
he tumbles over and seemingly dies. Same
Don't tell me it was so stupid over 8.
same thing happens to this one. As it
Aww.
you seem to have fed them way too much.
It's not
Oh my god,
fault!
you are stupid. They overfed themselves.
But as this happens, they seem to poof into smoke.
Oh
Both of
no.
them. And in their place,
But I did the good thing.
you see two of these creatures appear here. And well, this one over here below you is looking at you like it's about to attack you.
But I fed him.
Yeah, you fed the raven.
Can I feed him?
Well, he does want fed. Oh, he rolled
Hmm.
low. I don't think that's gonna hit you.
No.
And this other one is going to also try to bite you. It's a 19 hit.
It does, actually.
Okay. So he takes a bite out of
Why?
you for some more food.
Can't believe I'm being punished for being nice. What the fuck?
Birds are stupid. They literally ate until they died.
I've seen it happen before.
Uh,
And yeah, now it's AU's turn.
Alright.
uh,
Alright, I tried to do the nice thing.
All right, Yurt notices that Aurora has got an attack after feeding these things, having none of this shit. So it's gonna try to do a full round power attack.
Dude, I
Against-
am literally right in front of you.
It's
Also,
fine.
it's 2 o'clock.
It's fine. So I'm
Don't
gonna
nat
try.
one.
I'm gonna attack the one that's up here first, and if the attacks finish, I will like kill it. I'm gonna use the remaining on the other one. So,
Oh, sweet Jesus.
all right. So first one.
That'll hit. The second one will hit. The third one will not.
Okay, is it still alive?
Yes. That doesn't hit.
And
That doesn't hit.
damn it.
Is that a full round?
That was full round, yeah.
It's a minus 41.
Uh, yes.
It is still alive.
And
You gonna do anything?
let me double check. I'm just gonna fire at that thing.
'Kay.
With ding. I'm gonna shift back before I do though. Back on Yurt.
Alright.
So shift back as a 5-foot step and then take my shots.
He's gonna shoot a shot. Ooh.
Nat 1 right away.
Yeah.
Nat 1 followed by a critical hit. What the hell?
1. You nat 1'd with a 1, which is not good. I have to roll these now.
Do I shoot myself?
Wait, this is the big nat one, right?
Wow. What?
What?
I had to roll 2 more times because you nat 1 the first time. I proceeded to roll another nat 1, followed by a nat 20.
Okay.
What?
So roll a roll a dexterity save. DC 15.
Dexterity save?
Yeah, dexterity specifically.
Oh.
You made the dexterity save. All right. Now roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll a d5.
That's
sweet Jesus.
oddly specific.
It is.
There are 5 of us.
All right, so yeah, you shoot yourself. you were number 1.
Thanks. Okay. How about the other one?
The other one's gonna hit.
Does it kill
It's
it?
not dead yet.
God damn it. Alright, yeah, I'm done. Shade.
That was
it's up to you.
hilarious.
Shade, it's up to you.
That's fucked. I'm not gonna lie.
At least they didn't shoot you in the back.
Well, yeah.
Remember, I got all of those potions so I could heal myself after hurting myself for all this shit.
All right, Shade rolls a 19 for a strength check. He struggles a bit, but he does manage to pull his weapon out. That is his action. He still has his movement.
Where'd my fox go?
Last you seen it, it ran off in this direction into the forest. It might be down there, it might not be, you don't know. But you don't, your attack's not ready this turn, so are you done then?
I know. Yep.
Okay. Connor. It seems more fun has arisen behind you.
Now, I just want to point out. Also, I see what you did. It's 2.
I know. And he's the one that said he needed to leave it too. And I said, well, I'd probably leave when he leaves, so I'm waiting for whenever his thing's done.
What? I mean, we can stop.
I just
No.
I just wanted to point out what time it was. Is
I
all.
know.
I'm not
No,
saying
I
we
hear ya.
have to end. It's just
I just figured we wouldn't leave in the middle of combat.
Yeah. Are your people there?
Yeah.
getting there
But-
anyway.
Well, yeah. I just didn't want to leave in the middle of combat.
No, that's probably a good idea. I don't like leaving in combat either. Anyway,
Yeah, I gotta install a TV soon, so we're gonna see how that goes.
Hmm. Why are you
walk over that way a
your
bit.
mount.
Because
Now
my
it's
TV
Hassan's
died
turn.
earlier today.
Oof.
Oh, the one that was finicky.
It's not dead, but it's. I know how to fix it.
Yeah, you
I'm
are
just not
behind your,
dealing with
so
it.
that makes sense.
I suppose I'll come out and get it after that's done.
Well, it depends on if I can fix it, Joel.
Oh. Never mind then.
Alright. You will be moving into
Can't
their
really fix
field of
HDMI ports if
view,
it's, you know,
so
not the HDMI ports and
we
it's the
will roll a
board.
perception.
Fair enough.
Because if it's the board, it's fucked.
I don't know if they'll see you, but we'll find out. Oh my god, really?
What?
I rolled a goddamn 3 on that, by the way. And it rolled a 17.
Yeah,
Turns
that's
out it didn't even matter.
like I said, they
anyway.
don't have that great a perception realistically if you rolled high on stealth, so
Well, either way, then I'll only do this then. I'll throw the Assassin's Dagger,
no, that'll
and I
hit.
will call it back afterwards, of course.
Yep,
I'm
that did
so
hit.
used to Hassan rolling around 30s that I didn't realize this was low.
It would have been lower if I had a curse on still. It would have been a 22 instead.
It would have been, yeah. Well, it is still alive. It definitely didn't like that though.
Yeah, either way. My dagger get back because of the belt, and that'll be it.
Aurora.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step back. And then let's see here. I don't like that I couldn't take though. Oops. Not that. The thing I wanted to take. I'm going to cast defensively a pyrotechnic eruption. So you'll need my concentration check, which is that should make it because it's this is a level 4. Yeah, it makes it.
Alright. Roll the spell. You guys having chicken?
I guess.
That's a reflex save, is that what it is?
Oh, this isn't up to date, I don't think.
It shouldn't probably go up, I would imagine.
It does. It goes up another level. So effectively it's 1 more d6. So I'll just roll a d6. So tack on, so it's 41. Sorry about that. I forget to do it
What's
because
the range on it? Is it a single target or what?
it's a single target.
One creature. Okay. Which one are you hitting?
The one that's already low on health right here.
Right, reflex save. It does not make it. It's gonna do 46 damage.
No, 41.
41 damage. Well,
Yeah.
you guys, you smell something that smells like chicken cooking. As this thing erupts into flames and all of its feathers are burning. And, well, it's also kind of smells a little rancid too, because all the feathers are burning. But underneath of it, you
imagine
can
burning
smell the
fe-
aroma of meat cooking.
I'd imagine burning feathers smell similar to like burning hair.
Yeah, which is nasty.
Yeah, very.
The aroma of cooked chicken intensifies.
But yes, that one is dead.
Man, I just had a second thought. Maybe I shouldn't be using fire spells in a fucking forest.
Only you could start the forest fires.
Probably, I am a mage.
Hey. Well, this one is gonna take a 5-foot step towards you. Because, well, you just burned the other one. And
Hey,
it's gonna
I was nice.
2 talons you, and nat 1 with the first one, hit you with the second one. Let's see what the nat 1 does. There's a lot of nat 1s already this session.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, and it
You
20'd, so it hits you with the first one as well, so it does 26 damage.
Right.
Well,
21 you said, or 26? 57. Alright. Alright, AU, it's your turn.
All right. Well,
If you'd be so kind as to not kill me in the process, would appreciate it.
all right. I'm gonna go ahead and full around it. I'm not gonna use power attack. I just want to make sure I hit it. So,
as he nat 1s 4 times.
I
That
mean,
would
it
be
is a
funny.
possibility.
Oh, that hits. Let me check real quick.
I'm just gonna
Get
keep on
those hit.
attacking.
Those hit. Not
Awesome.
hit.
Okay.
So what is that? We got 14, 28, 44, 57.
Mm-hmm. I
Oh,
know
it is still alive, but
it's not enough.
it definitely took some damage.
And then I am going to
Gonna try to shoot it.
who's next in the order?
Jade.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to let me double check. What's the range on this? I'm double checking to see if I actually have to touch somebody. Yeah, I do. God damn it.
And he's more than 5 feet. Well, he is 5 feet away.
Yeah. I'm just gonna slide off. Freaking Yurd, and I'm going to cast heroism on him.
Which morale bonus of +2 on attack rolls, saves, and skill checks for like
Yep.
what? One
Uh,
thing.
No,
That's 10 minutes of level.
yeah. So it's gonna last for what's that? 110 minutes. It's over an hour.
Jesus.
Yep. All right, Shade.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to put a note on Shade's character sheet for that or something, because I know he doesn't have a buff for it. So
This enemy is dead. Do you have a 10-foot reach? This one down here is alive though. So you can go to this square.
there, put it in your notes so we don't forget you have it on right now. So you're literally in its face, like in its square, because you can't do that.
Yeah.
So
There.
Okay.
all right, you walk up and try to hit it. Yeah, well that'll hit. You didn't. The first one for sure is gonna hit.
Yeah, it's gonna do 41 damage.
Is it?
Oh no, sorry, it's plus
It's its attack
4.
hits. Yes.
Right. No, he
Not
does.
damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. I thought that was for damage.
Yeah.
My bad.
Anyway, he does 39, which is enough to kill it,
Okay.
since it had 29 health left.
I thought it added damage. My bad.
No, I looked at it. But yeah, they're dead. You guys wanna? You're officially out of combat. Do you wanna look around or anything?
I think somebody should
I-
just look down here real quick and call it good.
I'm
Yeah, I
just
feel
gonna
like
say this
we
right now.
really should, if some people have things to do.
So you
I'm
guys
saying
wanna
this right
look
now.
down here?
Hassan's gonna proceed to pick up all the other birds' bodies and throw it with the big one burning right now.
Okay. So who's gonna look down in the bottom right corner?
Sure.
Are you attacking that little guy, Shade, or what?
No.
Okay, I thought you were attacking him because it looked like somebody rolled something.
Perception. What is in the bottom corner?
You have to walk down there. Damn it.
Walled by the
And
darkness.
combat starts again.
No! The fuck?
Just
So
did
nothing. We're gonna be like that.
It's just a dead end.
Whatever.
We're gonna be like that.
Alright, so Hassan said he's gonna walk around. He's literally gonna stoke the fire with the other ravens.
Are you sure you don't want to
that's-
get those feathers? We do need them.
Well, he already said he was doing this, so that's why I'm moving the ravens.
And to be fair, Hazan doesn't really know about the list. All I've been seeing is you guys collecting all these things for some reason.
So we're gonna just say there's a fire going on over here. Now are you moving the griffins' bodies onto that one too?
No.
Okay.
Alright, might as well just look around for
Alright.
any of the feathers that are just laying on the ground that
Roll a
Kinda
survival
cool.
check.
Yay.
16. There was quite a few of them that you killed that didn't just poof or anything. Plus some of the griffins that died. We'll say you find like 6 feathers. So Shade, roll a perception check, because I know I put him there so you could see him again, but we'll see if you can actually see him. Yeah, you can kind of see him hiding back in between the trees and the bushes.
I lure him out with another apple.
How many apples do you have?
A lot.
He had
Are
like
they even
4 or 5, I think.
and are they even preserved?
No.
So the last couple of apples you gave him were pretty fresh because you had just picked them up. The next couple of apples that are in your bag, which have been in there for a while, he doesn't seem to be too interested in, as the apple you just pulled out doesn't look very fresh.
I have
How-
carrots too.
How old is it?
Well,
Final.
considering he's had some of those apples in his bag since like the first time you guys got to the Castle of Time.
I mean, has it been more than 30 days? Because apples keep for a long time.
Yes, it has.
Hey, I have carrots though. I'll give him a carrot.
Alright. He seems very hesitant to come out.
I kneel down and get low to the ground and gently whisper to the fox it's okay and try to coax him.
Not speak your language and thinks you're growling at him.
Alright, he comes up and he grabs the carrot out of your hand, then he backs back up into the forest a bit.
I'll just stay here and continue trying to coax him.
Alright. In the meantime, Hassan has started walking up this way, it looks like. And you notice some of the wabbits come back out a little bit. And you can see this fox kind of rummaging around between the trees here.
They're not coming near like the crows were doing, so I guess I'll be okay with that for now. But since everyone's decided to explore a little bit around this area, I'll just go ahead and go by and look over here.
Okay. Turn order thing. There we go. You can hear some rummaging around ahead of you.
I'm just over here like thinking maybe we should not explore if we're planning on ending it soon.
This area is very small. I thought probably might as well get this over now than later.
Alright.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Just kill it because for no reason?
Comes walking up to you. It seems to be growling at you. This other one seems to be blocking your path now. It's also growling at you.
I pretty much roar at it.
Get that up. There it is. 20. Let's see. Plus.
I had with a little intimidation with my claws coming out.
Yeah, it didn't roll high enough. It seems to be backing up slowly. All right,
All right, is
Then-
someone else wants to do something? Go ahead.
Connor. See these cute little wabbits walking around towards you.
I'm moving ahead. I'm looking this way.
All right, roll that perception. Ooh, I thought I was gonna reveal a lot more than that, but nope. Now you can see that the path continues forward. All right, let's go to Aurora.
Alright. And turned.
All right, we'll go to AU.
So I'm gonna get back on Yurd.
Yeah. And about this time, you can see that the bonfire of ravens and griffins over here is died down, and is just smoldering. Did you just walk and step on that wabbit? Did you?
I delicately made sure that I did not step on it.
You better roll a dexterity check then
Uh,
with Yurd.
why would I be worried about that?
He's fine.
Rolled a
He just kind of
19.
walks over it as the wabbit gets out of the way and kind of goes into the forest.
It's like, and I yell back to Aurora, I think we should probably move forward before anything else decides that it wants to transform into a large creature and attack us.
Yeah.
Have you seen Shade?
I assume he's still fucking about.
Well, it's Shade's turn actually.
I want this fox.
So you gotta pull out another carrot, are you?
Yep.
At this
Alright.
point, if you really want, you're gonna have to take it. You can't just keep doing this. It's not gonna go anywhere.
Gotta lead a dog, man.
So it seems to be getting a little bit more comfortable with you again. It seems to be sitting right at your feet eating the carrot.
So I start petting it. Yeah. In a minute. And as I'm petting the fox, I continue talking nicely to it, and then see if it'll follow me.
Starts following you a little bit, thinking you're gonna give it some more food, maybe.
Yeah,
Seems pretty timid.
I'll just keep breaking off pieces of carrots and feeding it as I try to. 25. Walk up here. That's all I could do.
Yep. All right, Connor, you moving more forward, I take it? Breaking a reveal tool. Finally. Alright, I finally got it to work, so. You seem to have found a pathway that seems to go deeper into the forest. It seems like the trees are even thicker there.
Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
And at about this time, you see this little rabbit's coming up and starting to try to gnaw on your strings on your boots.
All right.
Just gonna allow it to happen, is that what you're saying?
I don't know what to do.
I don't
Yeah.
know. If you are an awful person, you could punt the rabbit like a football.
It's just starting to chew on your boots, essentially, your strings on your boots. It's on.
I'll just go ahead and get this over so we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, reveal tool 3 times today. Alright, so with a 30, you kind of see most of this area, I'll say. Since you're gonna walk all the way back in here anyway. So you see a couple of wabbits. They seem to be grazing. This one seems to be gnawing on this red, pinkish looking flower back here. This one seems to be going this way a little bit as you're getting closer to it.
Are we done yet? I'll talk to Connor.
I would assume so.
And I'll point at the damn thing, the rabbit underneath, between us, and I say, your new pet, or what?
As you can see, it's chewing on his shoelaces.
Seems
His
to like my
bootlaces.
boots.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you gonna keep it or not?
No.
I proceed to go ahead and yell at us, roar at it, and I'll go ahead and use my claws as a A way to help increase that intimidation.
No, it definitely doesn't like you. As it quits gnawing at his boots, but since it was already doing that, it actually unties your boot a little bit as it is still kind of pulling on it as it runs off. It runs off into the forest over here. So he untied your boot. That's what I was saying. Alright, Aurora. Are you doing anything specific?
I guess I'm catching up.
Yep. I'm just thinking, you guys sure you're not forgetting anything, or are you sure you're not doing anything you shouldn't be doing?
No,
Well,
I know we are definitely not doing something we should be doing, but we'll deal with that later.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
well,
How
I could have killed the rabbit just now, but I thought after what happened with the crows, I won't do that.
depends. Seemed like only a couple of the crows did that, so. And maybe the rabbits have nothing to do with that,
Where I scared them off, at least I didn't actually attack them.
right?
Same thing with the foxes.
Alright, so is the consensus that you're all gonna go forward, or is Shade gonna keep having the fox follow him? Is that the plan, Shade?
Yeah. But I'll wait.
Okay, so
Stop it here.
you're gonna keep following, or keep it following you as you're catching up to the party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you get to about right here, see another fox come running up to you. And you see another fox come run up to you. And they seem to be growling at you, Shade. Roll a perception check.
Oh lord.
They seem to be larger than this other fox. In fact, the one that's been following you seems to be a baby.
Okay, Shade, I'll say this above game. If you really
Mistakes.
want to have a pet and have it trained, this is probably the perfect age for you to do so. However, I don't think I need to tell you the morale portion of this idea.
This one right here is actually going to try to bite you. As it's kind of like making barking noises at you, and it's trying to scare you away, essentially. An 11's not gonna hit, though. And this one over here seems to be trying to communicate with this one. And it seems like this one is starting to follow it.
This is your choice. You either let it go, or you take it. The choice is yours.
Choice was always his.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you
I'll
don't
t-
take it,
I'll
I'm
t-
going to roar at them and make an intimidation check to get rid of them.
If you can do it.
Yeah, I'll just let him go. I can't murder a
Cute
an
little
entire.
fox.
Yeah.
You don't have to murder any of them. They're not gonna, by the looks of it, they can't really do anything to you. I said take it, not kill it.
What's
Yeah.
attack of opportunity?
I as they're as they're running away, I take a carrot out and throw it towards them.
And it actually, let's roll that. Well, it tries to catch it, but it falls down. And it turns around to grab it quick.
Who knows, Shade? Maybe once we're done with this area, as long as we don't get fucked over in our heads, they might be here still. And if you really want to, you can quickly kidnap it, and then we teleport out.
Right.
If anything, this is probably for the best. Because let's face it, we take it with us. The camels.
Yeah.
So they seem to have ran off to the path to your left and disappeared from your sight. Although, as they were making all that noise, this little bunny is peeked around the corner and it's trying to see what's going on. And he's seen you throw a carrot.
He gets a carrot too.
Now he's wanting to follow you for more carrots.
Oh god,
This-
one animal for in exchange for another.
This is gonna be a running thing.
This is the reason why they tell you don't feed the wildlife.
Seems like you guys forgot that rule.
That's true because
I'm just
three of
gonna
our
have
members
Yurd
did it.
roar.
Alright, let's see. Oh wow, it rolled bad. Alright, so it's startled enough while it's eating its carrot. It actually is going to poke Shade with its horn as it turns around to run away. But it didn't roll high enough to hit him. It runs into the forest and disappears. Alright.
I turn to Shade and I'm like, we don't need to be feeding every animal that comes out here. Before you know it, we'll be swarmed.
We're out of food.
That
Right.
well, swarmed because we'll be out of food and they'll think we're food.
Alright.
Which reminds
Well,
me, some of you wasted
I
rations.
assume Shade's gonna hop off now, and
Yeah.
you guys are gonna stop here before you continue on, and that's what your plan is for the next session?
Pretty
I think-
much.
I think
Yeah.
that sounds pretty fair.
Alright. So
Alright.
you managed to start the trial. You managed to feed almost every pet in the trial.
I love how you
You
call them
tried
pets.
you tried to tame all of them. Well, besides the bunnies, you didn't really try to tame them.